We'll soon be heading back to Jabba's palace in the Book of Boba Fett, and I suppose I should get used to calling it Boba Fett's palace. I mean, he's literally got a throne with his name written on it in there. We'll be seeing Fett and Fennec Shand start to carve out their own territory in the criminal underworld based out of the Hutt's old home, but what happened to the palace back in Star Wars Legends? The answer is not very much. Of course, Jabba and most of his sycophants died at the battle above the Great Pit of Carkoon. A few survivors, including Bib Fortuna, fled back to the palace, where many of them met a grim fate. Long before Jabba ever called the palace his own, it was a monastery belonging to the Bomar monks. They were a cult who removed their brains from their physical bodies to better contemplate the mysteries of existence. They were allowed to stay in the palace because Jabba appreciated how creepy they were. When Fortuna returned to take control of the place, they trapped him inside and had his brain removed to also be placed in their droid spider walkers. He was not the only member of Jabba's court to undergo that procedure. 8 years after Jabba's death, Luke Skywalker and Han Solo returned to the palace to investigate the development of a new Hutt superweapon known as the Darksaber, which was being constructed by Durga the Hutt. When they arrived, they found that the palace had been abandoned by all except for the members of the Bomar Order who still remained there. One of the monks assisted Luke and Han on their mission. A year after the Darksaber crisis, Jabba's father and nephew attempted to restore his criminal empire, but they never returned to the fallen palace. However, they did remain on Tatooine in a separate Bomar monastery. Jumping back into canon, it would appear that the Bomar monks never retook control of their home and instead allowed Bib Fortuna to actually take Jabba's place. The monks are meant to be enlightened, so maybe they just don't care who their roommates are. I doubt we're going to see much from them in the series anyway. The appearance of one of them in the first trailer was already a surprise and a fun visual callback. I doubt the series is going to get into the serious weirdness with all the brain swapping. But we'll know for sure soon enough. If you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe to the channel for all our Book of Boba Fett coverage, follow us on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and consider checking out our Patreon page where we'll have even more Book of Boba Fett stuff when the series releases, like audio commentaries and episode reactions. As always, thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.